Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of programming. In this class or in this video, I'll tell you an important use case. How to pass parameters or data from an HTML file to an ASP.NET server page. Now, in this use case, I have two files. One is HTML file, another is a aspx server page file, right? So whenever user load the sign up page, I want to send this information. I have username, full name, email, username and password. All this information I want to pass to welcome page, which is a server page, aspx page, and I want to display on the screen. Now, to pass information or data from one HTML page to a server page is of two types. One is called as get method and post method. Using form HTML tag, you can send parameters or value from one HTML page to another server page. And using form, you have two options. In actions attribute for the form tag, you have to define what is the target server page, and in the method you have to define whether you want to post data or you want to send data using get method. Now, what is the difference between get and post? I will tell you in short while, but let us first understand how this input information is sent to welcome aspx page through get method. When you send using get method, you have to get all the informations that is passed to your target page using query string, because all these values, text input values, will be displayed in the browser address bar as a query string. But I have already created another page, login page, where I am using post method. If you use post method, all the input values will be sent to the target page welcome page, but the values of this field will not be displayed in the browser address, not as a query string. You can get it using request.forms in .NET. You see here, whenever you use form get option, you have to use request.queryString to get its parameters. Okay, but if you send parameter or if you send data using form tag using post method, you have to access like request.form, right? So here I am checking if the welcome page is called using post method. I am using form.count request.form. If request form is not there, it is called through get method. So I am extracting data from query string. So let us take a demo. I'll just run it and show you a use case. I'm now directly navigate to the sign up page. Okay, sign up HTML is a page I have created where I have this is the register page. This is the sign up page. In this sign up page, I have four options. One is full name, another is email, username, password. Now, user need to provide all these informations. Let's say I want to provide the information name and email and username and a password. Now, when I click sign up, my requirement is all this information should be posted back or sent to a server page called as welcome.aspx, and in the welcome.aspx I want to print all these values. Now click on sign up. I have already written that whenever the sign up button is clicked, all these values will be sent back to welcome.aspx and print the values. You see, name, it is printing correctly, password, it is printing, username, it is printing, email also printing. And all these values, how I am getting in welcome page? From this URL. You see, in the URL all are available as a query string: name query string, email query string, username query string and password query string. So if you want to send information or parameter from one page to another page, server page, and you want to display this data in URL, you can use get method. So get method only use if you do not have any sensitive data. Okay, but if you have any sensitive data like username, password, these are sensitive data, so you should not send using get method. That's why I have already done a use case. If you go to login, here the username, suppose someone is giving this username, and password someone is giving this. Now here also I am sending this two data to welcome page. Now let us see how it works. Here also I am printing this username, password, but this username, password not display in the URL. This is the beauty of post method. So whenever you are posting data or sending data from HTML page to server page, always remember there are two methods. One is called as method post, another is called as method get using form tag. Action will have the target page and method can have get or post. When you use get, all the data will be passed as a query string to next page, and when you use post, then all data items, input box items, will be sent in the post message, so that you can get it or read using this request form if it is post, request query string if it is get. I hope you are clear about how to send information or data or parameters from HTML page to server page in ASP.NET, and in server page how you can read it. Thank you everyone joining this video. If you want to join the live training of C#.NET and ASP.NET full stack, let us know. You can join the next batch.